Back for more from the Bronx. Stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. Swing and a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1-2 now. Stays alive. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Center field. And it drops in. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is a big first out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to make it up for it in his next at bat.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. One and two now. This to center field. Schwarber settles under it. 2 down.
Now that's second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Whipped into right center for a base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. And it hits the base of the wall. 1 runs in. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Across is the runner from first. Tie ball game, 4-4. Man at second here with 2 away. And next for New York, Harrison Bader. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And 1 and 2. In the air, center field. Schwarber pulls it down. That is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Back in the Bronx, here's Nicholas Castellanos. The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tied at 4. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rizzo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Trevino.
the catcher,
Right-hander kicks, deals. Well struck left field. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So digging in, Carlos Rodon. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Lifted in the air right center field. Schwarber settles under it. Hooks it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trevino leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Base hit into center field. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here comes Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a drive. Left field. And it's gone. Aaron Judge leads the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 7-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Nick Nelson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to the right side. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
The batter, the left field.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Line drive. And that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 7-4. Back after this on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nick Nelson. That's towards center. Bader racing over to make the catch. So the Philly batting order turns over. Next to hit, Trey Turner. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Out towards right center field. Bader sizing it up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And that chance handled. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 4. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Ripped on a line. This looks like extra bases.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here is, he swings and hits a fly ball, center field. A little bloop single. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
That's 3 singles in a row. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And the batter now a fly ball to right center. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The pitcher, number 55.
And now Carlos Rodon. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, there's one, and that's two.
These boys are ready to make a...
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Hit, connect on the curveball, struck him out. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 4. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the sixth inning. Down the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Judge rips that one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two outs. And the batter now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa for the fourth time tonight. Line drive and a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two strikes. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton on the ground out to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning. The Yanks lead one. They hold a 7-4 lead. We go to the top of the seventh, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up.
And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Chop to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. New arm out of the bullpen, Connor Brogdon. This is his third time out this year. And a 1-1. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Here is Gleyber Torres. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Boom. Under it. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's a 1-1. In the air out to center. Schwarber in pursuit. Makes the grab on the run. And that ends the inning.
I wanna live deeper, realize the most on my words are cheaper. Meet me on the seabed is where I'll be. Need oxygen so I can sleep.
Back at Yankee Stadium, Trey Turner at the plate. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging.
I tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Bader makes the play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. On the ground. Torres handles, tosses to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Bullock.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Line to left, fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Oswaldo Cabrera. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Trevino leads off second with nobody out. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And that one is lifted in the air. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Man at second with one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the...
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Runner from second scores as they add on, and the lead is up to 5. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Strike 2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Phillies 4. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Smoked on the ground a second, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
The pitch. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Schwarber, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
In the air, left field. Stanton is there. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Man at first, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
But with the 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Man, world have made me crazy. Might just turn around to 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby. She devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. For the land of the free and the home of the
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates.
DJ LeMahieu will get things going. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fly ball to right. Santander drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Now, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Hit weakly on the ground. And the inning is over. We're midway in inning number 1. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. And now here is Cedric Mullins. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left. Connor Falefa picks it up. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Next pitch inside. 3-1. And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground right side. 4. In plenty of time to first. That's the second out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. Top of the second, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Late swing, fouled off. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. but he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Stayed with the fastball on all 3 pitches to put him away.
Yeah, just straight attacked him, and those locations of the fastball is what really stood out to me, Boog. Started him inside, really good location. Then he went away for strike 2, going kind of east-west, and then finishes him off up in the zone with some good velocity. That's just great execution.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a speed threat. Gunnar Henderson. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Bounced out to short. Connor Falefa gloves it. He is safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And they are going to challenge the call. And so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Big. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way. One gone, runner at first. Jorge Mateo now. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Snags it for the 2nd out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Grayson Rodriguez. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. And the Orioles leave one. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and now Bader up to the plate. And the next pitch is way outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitters timed it up.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes has it sized up. And there's 2 down. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Next offering is in for a strike. Triple digits on that last pitch. Down in order. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
He's hitting for that power. Came out of the gates really strong. Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
Stanton puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
Now at second baseman, Adam.
Here's Adam Frazier. Reached on an infield single his first time. Got him looking, and there's 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there. Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right side. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Orioles held in check there, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Baltimore, here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The count 2-1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. His first at bat was a strikeout. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Rutschman settles under this one, brings it in, and there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hammered down the line. Base hit. LeMahieu rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores on the board first. It's 1-0, but now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Rizzo out of the play. Here comes the runner from third. Frazier with a relay throw, but it's offline. He will score, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And at first, here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, out towards right center. Mullins in pursuit. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Anthony Santander. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Stanton makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Next offering is fouled back. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
High in the air, out to right. Judge is under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Oh, he brought it back. 1 left for the Orioles. And they're down 2-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Harrison Bader. This to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Off the mark there. 2-1. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can.
The throw to second is offline to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still definitely an error though.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he deals. Swings and misses. Slider right there. Bader, the lead runner at second. Cole on at first with 2 down. Into center. Mullins settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Jorge Mateo. Kicks and deals. And now it's even up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. No outs. Runner at first. Grayson Rodriguez digs in now. He's 0 for 1. 1-2 now. Now, Cedric Mullins. Next offering is in for a strike. The other way. Stanton makes the grab. And there are 2 down. So up next, Adam Frazier. Next pitch is outside.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a running hit.
And base hit. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Out towards left center. Hayes has it sized up. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next pitch is popped up. Rizzo out of the play. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th. Anthony Santander at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And a foul ball. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick of the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
On the ground. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it. So really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge makes the grab, and that is that. Orioles strand a couple, and our score remains 2-1. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Gibbons on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Ryan McKenna, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Torres at second with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Kyle Higashioka. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One out and a runner at second. Next offering upstairs.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So now a pinch hitter, Jose Trevino, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Scott Efros into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Digging in, Adam Frazier. 1-1 down. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That's off the mark. Ball 2. Tapped up the first base side. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Keegan Aiken on the pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So the lineup flips over. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Next pitch is outside. That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Out to center. Frazier racing over to make the catch. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 for 3. And the pitch. That's to third. Goes to second. Safe there. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Line and a base hit into right. Around third comes LeMahieu. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. And here is Anthony Rizzo. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. 1-2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. And it's even up. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now on the bump, Darwinzon Hernandez. This is his first appearance of the season. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Next pitch, not close, up high. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that one's gone. Gleyber Torres goes yard. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a pair. It's 6-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And now, Harrison Bader. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that. Back here at the ballpark, here's Ryan Mountcastle. Right-handed reliever. And now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Next pitch inside. And the count is even 2-2. That one hammered left field. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Ryan Mountcastle hits one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Stanton puts it away, and there's one down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a base hit up the middle. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, James McCann. Runners at first and second, form with one down. On the ground right side. Rutschman, the lead runner out at second. Henderson at first, one gone. High fly ball out into left center field. Stanton racing over to make the catch. Jorge Mateo now at the plate. Out there to center. Bader sizing it up. He's got it. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Santander racing after it. Left field. Mullins on his horse. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Josh Donaldson. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, nice play. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Santander makes the catch, and that'll do it. New pitcher for the Yankees, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his second strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Smash to the left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits. Make it 2 touchdowns. Make it 14.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying.
Crossroads and start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros, as far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime, and I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion, taking the advantage, never copping out or canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average. Fuel to the flame that I train with and travel with. Something in my eyes say I'm so close to having the prize. I realize